Well, today is the last day here at the homestead. We will be locking up tomorrow morning and leaving. I'm excited. I'm very excited because I've been kind of getting itchy feet to travel a bit, and we will be doing that. Although I'm heading to Texas to spend the holidays with my family, so we'll be sitting still then. But going from here to there, we'll be doing some traveling. I have 3 weeks before I have to be there, so plenty of time to get some traveling done. We're going to go down and see our friends in Kingman, and then probably make our way down to Quartzsite to say hello for a couple days, and then start heading east. Probably hear this humming in the back. I'm doing my last load of dishes. I won't be bringing my dishwasher with me. I'll just be doing some hand washing while I'm traveling. Even though that thing is awesome and it sanitizes the dishes and also provides hot water, I don't mind doing dishes by hand. It's actually kind of relaxing. But going back to traveling, we had a guest arrive a couple nights ago. What are you doing here?
Huh?
I said, what are you,
I called you.
I thought you were in New Mexico.
Don't you return your phone calls?
So I'm glad Dave and Bella were able to make it and come hang out with us and also do some traveling with us for a little bit before we head to Texas. He won't be joining us on our trip to Texas because it's a pretty long trip. It's 1,100 miles there and 1,100 miles back. So that's like, for him, it would be like going back to Pennsylvania. So definitely not worth it. We did our last water run yesterday. Wow, new prescribed burn. That fire is very smoky. That's at Kendrick Park off of 180. Made it back from our water run, and we're gonna make one more for the season, and that'll be it. So what we're gonna be doing is backing up the trailer here for the winter. I'll be locking it in. Of course, it'll have its 2 locks up front, and also the camera. I want it in the view of the camera. About a week ago, we did our last run into town. We just went to Williams, but let me show you the clips from that. We're here at the airport picking up some boxes. We also went to the hardware store right across the street to grab our last supplies. We have 3 days before we're going to be heading out of town, or at least that's what we're hoping. And happy Halloween. Today is the 31st. And I totally spaced until we went over to the hardware store and the guy asked what he was dressed as. And I was like, I don't know. And I was like, oh, it's Halloween. And he said an old man. It's just like, okay, we're going to go into Williams. We got the puppies. So we have to grab more mail there and also some supplies. Right, Kalaga? We're not going to go all the way into Flagstaff today. We're just going to do a Williams run. Holy crap, look at that fire over there. That is a prescribed burn, but that is, that's another one. We have 2 of them, I guess, now. That one's, is that on the reservation over there?
It's supposed to be in the Kaibeb Forest.
Kaibeb Forest, is that on this side of Grand Canyon?
It's supposed to be.
Okay.
There's supposed to be one over in
Oh,
Coconino.
yeah, I saw one up here somewhere the other day. We're just coming into Williams now, and it's not as smoky as I thought it would be because of the controlled burn, but I don't really see where the controlled burn is. Jeff said it was around Kendrick Park, which is 180. I thought it was closer to Williams. I see a little bit of haze. Oh, pretty fall colors. We made it to the Williams post office. Seems like a very quiet day in town, and it's a Friday. Weird. It's weird, Kellogg, and it's about 1 o'clock. Oh, there's Jeff. He's got the packages. We've come here to Cataract Lake in Williams to have some lunch. We got some KFC. Then also we're gonna take the doggies for a walk afterwards. Moo-moo, over here, come on. Wow, the lake is pretty low. Usually it's up into here where the reeds are. Definitely the lowest I've seen it. It seems like people are still taking advantage of the reservoir and fishing down there. Okay, we're gonna eat some lunch. See which one this one is. This is mine. I've got the mac and cheese. And some chicken tenders. Yum. Remember, you want a piece? Come here. Here you go. Good girl. Yum, yum. All right, let's dig in. My hands are still painted from when I did the door this morning. Ugh. Oh, look at that. KFC mac and cheese. Yummy. Mmm. Dog sniffing around while we eat. We'd like to come here. It's a beautiful spot in Williams. Most people don't even know about it. It's part of a residential area. So this is a reservoir for the city of Williams, and on the other side is a day use area that's BLM, but they don't allow you to camp there, even though there is a host.
And they charge now over there. This is a county park and it's free.
Right. Over there you have to pay to
Pay
use
day
it.
use.
It does come with a biscuit, so I made a chicken biscuit, and it's covered in mashed potatoes and gravy. Too much food. I'll save that for later. Alright, let's get your harness on so we can go walkie-walkie. Good girl. Momo, come on. There we go. They do have a pretty nice gravel trail here that goes around the park, although it is pretty short. Although it's not too bad. It goes all the way around to the other side of the playground and pavilions and comes back. I hear the train somewhere over there by the Bill Williams Mountain, which is that one there with the cell towers on top of it. I really do like some of the houses here in this neighborhood. This one is really nice. It has 2 RV spots in it too. Yeah, there are quite a few nice houses. Right here at the beginning of Cataract Lake is, I think, Williams Maintenance Yard. It's where they keep all their equipment. What you doing down there, Kellogg, huh? Bye, Cataract Lake. We'll see you next season. No RVs. It's a very short, narrow tunnel. Headed over to Safeway to grab some supplies. And then gonna head back home. Right, Kellogg? Welcome to Williams, the gateway of the Grand Canyon. The elevation here is 6,700 feet. I think, when was it found? 1883 or something like that? Yeah. So we're here at Safeway. I just realized I don't really need anything since we'll be leaving in 2 or 3 days. Oh no, he left you, Kellogg, but Jeff did need something. He ran out of milk, I think. Wow, there's a lot of smoke in that prescribed burn. It's headed all the way over to Flagstaff. All right, well, we made it home. One other thing that we did get done is Jeff installed this lock, and then I drilled the hole for it. What you doing, Kellogg? You supervising? So we didn't get this done in the last video. Jeff is doing that now. It's right here. So I was bolting it in. And then it'll be good to go. Another thing I was able to do was add a barrel to this rainwater catchment. So I've already disconnected this. I've got to cut it and connect it here. This will be the intake now. Well, it was the intake, but it was way over here. So I've moved this because the only way to connect these are through the other ports. So I definitely need to, oh, I need to clean the top of this too. I don't know why it's so filthy. There we go. This is what will connect the two together. I've already tried these on this one over here. I had a secondary tank and I used it somewhere else as well. Now I've got another tank that I need to put in its place, but this needs to be lifted up with blocks. I'm not sure if I have enough blocks. I only have one, so we'll see about this one. I'll work on it afterwards. It does collect the rainwater off of just this small roof here, but it's just extra rainwater that we use. I can use it to fill up the other tanks if they're low, or I can use them in the garden. I just have to tighten this up with the wrench, and once I get this all together, I'll take the leaf blower to it, get all this junk off the top of it. I think that might be it. That way we can collect more water in the wintertime when it snows and melts. And this is for the outdoor shower. And I was able to add an extra barrel to this rainwater catchment as well. Oh, it's not good. Stay there. Speaking of projects, here of late we've been doing a lot of them. Like for instance, this wall that we installed. Oh, that was a hard project, but not as hard as the next one. One thing about this though, we did put some bracing in and we had several windstorms, no flexing or bowing whatsoever. The next project I think was the best project that we've worked on here at the homestead, which is this solar awning that's foldable. It was sponsored by Santan. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link at the end of the video, and that video contains all the links for Santan and also a coupon discount code. Seems like my dishes are done, so I need to pack away those. And I've grabbed everything out of the shipping container that I need, besides my dog moo-moo, which I'm surprised she's not snoring. She usually snores when she sleeps on the couch. Right, moo-moo? Don't deny it. Me. Okay, into my rig. I have been cleaning. I actually cleaned off this desk area here. I still have a few things to put up. I need to clean up moo-moo's bed, but it's stayed clean for the most part, and I'm just so happy everything's clean. And I have a workspace that's no longer a catch-all. Speaking of workspace, I did mention I'm going to bring all my tools with me just because I might have to do projects at my mom's house. And also I picked up this sewing machine at the thrift store. I'm really excited about having this. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I was a seamstress at Buckle for years. So I do know how to sew. And it's basically brand new. It was half off. It was originally $30, so I got it for $15. I think that was a steal. And it comes with thread and needle and a bobbin. I have to buy more thread, obviously, but I'm going to enjoy having that. It's been a long time since I've actually sewed anything. This is one thing I probably should get to, is start unpacking what I don't need from the basement and putting in stuff like my camp chair. I don't think there's a lot in here. I know that chair's going to fall. Oh, it's locked. Okay, I gotta get the keys, but yeah, I'm gonna start on this. I also have to stow away my propane bottles and pack up my solar panel for the starting battery. Also, I've got to put this rug inside. I don't want to leave it out for the winter, and then move my rig. So, still a lot to do. All right, Mama, you wait here. I'll be right back. Well, everything is done and my truck is hooked up. I feel like I almost forgot how to do this. It's been a while. The backside of the container looks so empty without my rig there. So I'm gonna just show you around for a second before we leave. We've had unseasonably warm weather, so things still have their leaves. Some things are starting to go to sleep, but I think in about a week, pretty cold. The shipping container is closed up. We have all the doors locked and even safety bars in the sliding glass doors. Yeah, I put everything up. I've been working on it for a while. It's definitely taken me a while to get it all closed up. Seems like every year there's more and more. The garden is asleep for the winter. Oh, that reminds me, I've got to turn these chairs. That way snow and water don't sit on them for the winter. Ooh. Okay, I showed you earlier in the video, this is all buttoned up. Dave is ready. Jeff already left. He's going to meet us up front. And there's still smoke in the mountains from the prescribed burn. The garden isn't completely asleep. Still a lot of green, but for the most part, it will go to sleep soon. All the security cameras are working. I checked them, and the security lights. Everything's been packed up over here, and this shipping container is locked up. Yep. I think we're ready to go. That's it. Bye, beautiful tree. Bye, Buddha. And last but definitely not least, Panda is locked up and ready for another winter. I almost forgot to mention, both water tanks are shut off. All the water lines have been drained, so that's ready for the winter. I'm excited to get on the road. Another thing I almost forgot, the trailer's been locked up and is chained to the shipping container. Not that I'm worried about it, because I do have neighbors here and the security cameras, but you don't want to make it easy for people. Memo, are you ready? Ready to go? You don't know what's going on. It's been so long. And I've been working so hard on cleaning the rig, so it is ready to go. I was going to go out the new drive, but I want to take one last look. So I'll go out this way. Bye, Panda. Bye, home base. See you in the spring. Wow, that's loud, wherever that is. Oh, I see it. A jet plane. That's the first time I've seen one fly over here. I think Dave and Bella are almost ready. Ooh, I gotta stop and get gas. I'm a little bit above a quarter. Well, I just wanna double check, make sure all the doors are shut. Oh, well, that's not good. I'm glad I double checked. Look, the awning's not in. Forgot that I pulled that out. Yeah, I definitely don't want to drive down the road with that thing flapping. I've had that actually happen before. The lock released and it was a big, huge windstorm, and my awning flew out and then flew on top of my rig and was flapping. That was crazy. It was like 80-mile-an-hour winds. Okay, that's much better. Oh, the truck still didn't lock in. I'm sure that'll lock in once I get down the road. My truck is being weird and not locking in. Huh. Okay, one side's locked in. I think I need to spray this side. This is the side that always wants to get stuck. So maybe I need to put some oil on that. Here come Dave and Bella. They're going to pull behind me and then I'll lock the gate up. We were trying to get out of here in the morning, but that didn't work out too well. It's now noon, so still not bad. Checking this gate to see if it's locked. Not that it matters because we didn't get the fence finished, but we got all the holes dug. Something I guess I can add to the spring to-do list, but that gate was locked. Well, it's definitely sad to leave, but I'm excited for some new adventures, and we'll see the ranch in about 6 months. All right, I think Dave is ready, and so am I. I ran out of spray oil, so he soaked it down with some WD-40. Hopefully it locks in. I'm sure it will. It's just been sitting around for 6 months. It needs to loosen back up. All right, let's turn the walkie-talkie on. Channel 16. I gotta go tell Dave. I'm on channel 16.
I was on 17.
You were on 17? All right. All right, one last look, y'all. Bye, home base. What is that? I believe that belongs to Jeff, because he was working on his propane. All right, we're leaving Williams and getting on I-40 to head west to our friends Candy and Susan. We'll stay there for several days and then move on. We have a little over 2 hours. You definitely can tell we're in lower elevation. It is quite warmer, at least 10 degrees. All right, here's our exit, 121. We're getting off of I-40. This way is shorter to our friend's house. If we went I-40, then we would hit Kingman and then have to travel 15 miles back to get to their place. There's the S way out there for Seligman. Is everybody good, or does anybody need anything?
Okay.
All right.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Arizona 66 West, Crookton Road. Signs for Peach Springs.
So this is old Route 66 that we'll be traveling on. We did take this route when we were heading home. It's really scenic through here. If daisies are your favorite flower, keep pushing up those miles per hour. Bruma shaves. They have signs all through this old Route 66. It's pretty cool. Look at the view. Isn't that beautiful? I don't think I've ever been this way. I've always come from the other direction. Cattle crossing means go slow. That old bull is some cow's beau. We're 75 miles away from Kingman and 25 from Peach Springs. Our destination is about 55 miles from here.
You ready to get back on the road?
Yeah, but what the heck is that?
All right, we'll wait a minute and allow you enough time to
Look.
go ahead and record the damn dinosaurs so we can get on the road again.
We decided to take a pit stop here at the Caravan Tours and RV Park. It's not very busy, but it's kind of a cute place. And look, they have dinosaurs. Isn't that awesome? There is a cavern tour around here somewhere. I've never done this before, so I'm not sure where it is.
It's probably underground, that's where it is.
It's probably underground.
That's my guess.
Moo-moo! Moo-moo got her bathroom break. Look, they even have 3 old fire engines. Well, 2 of them are pretty old. Oh yeah, the 3rd one is as well.
Those look older than my RV.
They probably
Yeah.
are.
The coachman's like 38 years old now.
I know.
And I still drive it across the country. I don't know what I'm thinking.
Well, it does say classic on the side.
Classic it is.
There's a gift shop there. I'm gonna walk over and take a look at these real quick. See, Caverns Inn. There's an inn and RV park. Right, Momo? Right. They even have an old looking gas station there. I'm not sure if it's actually in service or just for looks. Grand Canyon Caverns. I don't know who the maker is of that, but this one's an International and then a Ford. I like the International. That's the one I thought was newer. The Ford's pretty cool too, but this one's definitely a beast. That's awesome. Oh, it's dually. I think they're all dualies. Oh, look at this. They had to use a regular ladder instead of just one that comes out of the truck. Well, it definitely looks weathered, but it's super cool. Oh, wow, the windshield's broke out. That's a shame. Radiator Springs Gas. So, they're all out of service. I don't think it's a functioning gas station. I like those old pumps. Those are pretty neat. All right, Mom, are you ready to get to our friend's house? It's only 40 miles away. I see where the inn is. It's right here. It's not a very big one. But I don't see the RV park. It must be in the back. Yeah, it's pretty small. Oh, there's more over here. Okay. Look at me. I'm vlogging.
Look at me.
All right, we are back on the road. Kingman is 61 miles, Peach Springs 10. We're 44 miles away from our friends. Thank you, Cavern Inn, for the pit stop. I definitely have to go back there and try the cavern tours one day. Oh, look, there's some cows. Well, that's gorgeous. More fire trucks. And we just made it to Peach Springs. The landscape's definitely interesting here. And beautiful. I wouldn't mind living by the mountain. So we've lost Dave. He had to stop back there. I'm not sure what's going on. Why is there a twig in my hat? I must have been carrying this since home. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to give him a second and see if everything's okay. So he just kind of had to pull off. Moo-moo, of course, is sleeping. Oh, I can't call for some reason. I don't think I have internet. Okay, well, I was trying to call Dave, but I have no internet or service. Choo-choo train!
Yeah, the first guy
So we just got in touch with Dave, and he's back on the move again, so we're just waiting till he catches up to us.
You'll see me, just go beyond me, and then there's a whole bunch of parking in front.
Dave made it and is behind me. I think we're ready to get back on the road. Alright, since I'm in this alley, I better swing out. Take a wide turn. Oh. Looks like they're building some kind of Veterans Memorial Park across the street. Alright. Oh, that sun. Yeah, I definitely love the vistas here. All the different levels of mountains. Pretty, very pretty. Both sides have beautiful views. Wow, look at that. Looks totally different coming this way. It could also be the time of day and the shadows that are created by the sun getting ready to set. Yeah, look at the views around here. That's just beautiful. It's beautimous. Another choo-choo train. And more pretty views. I'm glad the mountain is casting a shadow. That sun is kind of intense. We are 5 miles from Hackberry and Kingman is 32. We're only 15 miles from our destination. Wow, look how tall that cliffside is up there. Another train. Choo-choo. A lot of trains that go through here. Everybody's getting parked and situated. We're here, moo-moo, we're here. All right, I'm all set. Oh my goodness. Well, so much for a clean rig. Oh my gosh. I guess I'm gonna have to do some cleaning. Oh my god, what is this? The shelf is falling apart. That's where half the mess came from. Look at that. Ugh, cheap build RVs. And I don't even know how that cover got knocked off. That's weird, it's just a vent. I got the mess off the floor and everything pretty much straightened out. Some things had even fallen out of the cabinet. So I put those back in. And, yeah, mostly everything's straightened out. I was just listening to the fire popping and cracking on TV while I was cleaning. But it's getting pretty late. It's 12:05. So I need to go to bed. We did go into town and grab some food. And there's an ordeal with that, but I'll share it in the next video. So we'll see you next time. If you want to check out more videos, they'll be over here. You can subscribe or check out Patreon. Bye for now. Mwah. Nice crackling of the fire. Makes me want a real wood-burning stove in here. Maybe someday.